All right, so parabola that points up, a negative a is a parabola that points down. That's it. That's your bell work. So let me explain chapter 3. This is a short summary of our mission in chapter 3. Chapter 3 is solving quadratic equations. Chapter 2 was graphing and then writing quadratic equations, and some of this will be a little bit easier than that one. Number 4 will not be. Number 4, completing the square, will be one of the trickier things we do. And then the quadratic formula can be tricky depending on how well you use your calculator. So, Zachary, what are solutions to quadratic equations? Uh-huh. What do they look like? What are they visually? Flynn, what are solutions to quadratic equations? Anybody? What are solutions to quadratic equations? It's right here, man. Let's read the board. X-intercepts are solutions. So, as you're learning different ways to solve, all we're really doing is looking for x-intercepts. Let's just go ahead and review what x-intercepts look like on a graph. Let's say this was a quadratic equation. There are 2 x-intercepts. These are the solutions. That's what you're looking for. Okay, there's 2 of them. Sometimes there's actually only one solution. Let me show you what that might look like. If a quadratic just hits the x-axis in one tiny little place, it might only have one solution. And as far as no solution quadratic equations go, those are possible as well. Here's an example of no solution if it never crosses the x-axis. Okay, so day 1, our first method of solving is to graph and look for x-intercepts. So today in chapter 3.1, you have to make 4 graphs. You have a handout on how to graph. You've already been tested on how to graph, but you're graphing to look for solutions. Then we're going to get into square rooting, factoring, completing the square, and finally the quadratic formula. This is all chapter 3. All right, I'm going to start binder checks. After you have your pages ready, you're doing this assignment, page 189, 1 through 4. They're pretty soft. Tough.